Hey everyone, this is Ro from ZeroToRockstar.com. I am about to share with you a gameplay of this war of mine with the Walking Dead mods. Hope you guys like it. This is the first kind of video like this that I'm sharing. I'm hoping to actually share the rest of the gameplay with this, as well as other games, since I just recently joined Steam and I'm having fun exploring the games they have there. So enjoy. Alright, this is take 2 of this war of mine audio commentary for this particular gameplay, in which I play the Walking Dead characters. I've downloaded the mods for all the Walking Dead characters available. So for this one, I chose Abraham, Glenn, and Negan. There you go. And I think for this one, I have a 20-day until ceasefire. That's what I set it on, and I have a moderate intensity of conflict. For winter, I think I set this up on halfway through with mild harshness and short length of winter. And this is the part where I figure out which places I add, which I actually just end up adding all the locations. And since I don't have any of this saved yet, it takes me a minute to click on the rest of them. Because actually, I recorded this gameplay via my iMac desktop, and I used QuickTime to record it. And for those of you who do this, you know that QuickTime doesn't really record the audio part of it. So I had to download, I think it's called Soundflower. I had to install that and fiddle around with the settings so that it would record the audio as well as the video of it. But the thing is, I'm not sure if I just haven't figured it out yet. While I'm playing the game, in order for it to record the screenplay with the audio, I have to go without hearing the actual audio, which, I don't know, it's a little annoying, but maybe it's just me, I haven't put the settings the right way. And on top of that, once that's recorded, I had to import the video to iMovie and trim it down, because so far for this gameplay I have 3 days. I'm 3 days in, and I didn't want to have that entire video all in one upload, so I've kind of decided to upload pretty much 1 or 2 day at a time, depending on the length of the days. This one, it runs about a little over 15 minutes, so day 1 is its own episode. For the next one, day 2 and day 3 are combined. So anyway, I've spliced it in iMovie, saved it, and uploaded that file into Dropbox. And right now I'm recording this using the Blue Yeti, and it's connected to a Windows 10 hybrid laptop. It's an Asus one. Just because this one it's mobile, and I can record right now I'm recording in the kitchen, which is probably the best area in the house to record this. And because my iMac my desktop is situated in an area where there's like heavy traffic, so there's gonna be a lot of extraneous noise being picked up. And I didn't want to mess with all that. It's just easier to record it here. Even then, I have to eliminate a lot of outside noises. We have pets, so you're probably gonna hear the dog walk in here at any given time, or the cat's messing with something. But yeah, it's kind of a complicated way of getting this Let's Play video up and running, but it's working, so hopefully this take 2 of audio is gonna be enough. The first one I talked for over 15 minutes and then didn't record because I'm using a very basic voice recorder that's already included in this laptop, and apparently when you minimize it, it pauses it. And when I minimized it, I didn't see the audio pause, the recording pause, and after 7 minutes in, it cuts off. So that's my fault. Anyway, back to the game. Right now I'm just having all the guys scavenge to the home base, and my first goal is to basically upgrade the workshop, get a metal workshop going, so I can get a shovel and a crowbar and some lockpicks. So I'm fairly new to this whole Steam game thing. I just downloaded it around, I'd say about November, and I downloaded it for Distressed because I wanted to play that. And during Black Friday, I went ahead and bought a Steam Link and Steam controller because they had a huge sale. Right now, I think it's back to being $90 currently, and I believe I bought it for about a third of that price. I already have the Link set up with the TV in the living room, and I was trying to configure the controller with the TV in big picture mode, but it was just having trouble communicating with the desktop for some reason. I don't know. And I was getting frustrated with it, so I haven't touched it since then. However, for this gameplay, I was playing this on the big picture mode on my iMac with using the Steam controller. I've only managed to configure the Steam controller for this particular game. So I'm probably going to do a quick review on first impressions of both the Steam Link and Steam controller. I'd really like to get back to making videos because it's just fun. I like to do the editing, I like to do the recording, and just sharing stuff online. So I've already had to troubleshoot a couple things with the controller, using it with the desktop in big picture mode. The first thing was I noticed that it wasn't turning off. Like I would turn off I would close off Steam, and the first time I did that, I think a couple of days ago, I was trying to turn off the controller. It says hold it down, hold the power button like 5 seconds. It didn't. So I just kind of ignored it. I figured it would have an auto shut off mode, and it didn't. So I looked up stuff online, and the only thing that worked was you had to pop the batteries out. Basically just take everything out and restart all over. And since then, it's been fine. I've been able to turn it off. That's one of the problems with that. And the other one, I was having problems with again, this is in using the desktop. The big picture mode, when I would enter the big picture mode, it would kick me out. Like it would try to connect, and it would kick me out, and it would the window would visibly like reduce itself. So then it's not on big picture mode anymore. So the Steam controller wouldn't work. So it was frustrating. So what I did was log everything out, log out from all accounts, turned off the controller, logged back in, picked up the Steam controller automatically, and it seemed to work fine after that. So I don't know if it's got something to do with one of their updates or what, but that was kind of annoying because I think I wasted like half an hour messing with that, trying to figure it out. So let's see what the progress of the video is. Right now I'm 8 minutes 56 seconds in out of a 15.5 minute video, so I should just keep going here. It looks like they're still scavenging, and I have somebody building probably a metal workshop. Normally when I make a shovel, I make two of them. I make 2 crowbars, and I make I have sometimes to give you lockpicks, but I use that sparingly. Try to save that for when I really need it. I prefer the crowbar and the shovel. So it's cool to be able to use these mods because I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. So it's kind of nice to just kind of have these characters in this game. I'm really enjoying this game, so I don't know how many hours I've played of this, but I know I've played so far probably 45 hours maybe, I don't know. I have to look up on my account, which is nothing. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people play more, but I play it when I can. Obviously this is more of a hobby thing. But I have this. I bought a during December they had they had the winter sale, huge Steam winter sale, and they had I'm trying to remember the name of that bundle. I believe it's called Bad Time Stories bundle, and it had Orwell in it, and it has, what is that other game's name? I keep forgetting this. I'll figure it out later. So I have those. I bought those, and I got a good deal on those 3. And I already had Distrust, and just recently I bought the Long Dark. So I have to work on that as well, because I'm kind of having difficulty with that one. Just trying to kind of get around, but that's for another video. So here I'm choosing which location to scavenge first. Go with the obvious, closest, easiest. I believe I'm going to go ahead and send Glenn on this one. And the other 2 guys just pretty much stay put. Guard, sleep, whatever. And typically I just bring, if I don't remember what the location requires, I end up bringing my shovel and a crowbar. I believe those 2 are more common than anything else. And the thing is, FYI, I actually downloaded the stacking mod. That's where it lets you carry more, a larger quantity within the slots you're given. So that helps. I also downloaded the coffee. It's a coffee mod where you can make coffee and they can drink it to boost their energy. And I think I downloaded the, I think it's the canned food mod. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, the strategy in this is just pretty much try to get the stuff that I can use to build. And everything else I pick up on the second trip. But if I still have time, which I have plenty of time after getting all the materials I need from this one, I end up just kind of unlocking everything and clearing out the way. That way, my second run, I pretty much just breeze right through. So that's the strategy for this. Even if I don't need it, if I can afford around, like if I have a lot of food and it's not like I've got to go find supplies right away. I go back and get stuff that I don't necessarily need right now, like stuff for making moonshine, or like the little teddy bear, because I can always use that later on for trade and such. So, but that probably has something to do with keeping it moderately easy. Like later on, if it's a more challenging mode, where the winters are long and harsh, and everything's just kind of more violent, I don't have the luxury of time to go back and pick up stuff I don't necessarily need. So I'm sure my gameplay will be affected when I change the scenario. For the next round, I think once this is done, I'm guessing I'll make it through the 20 days without anything too crazy happening, unless I just get myself killed. I'm probably gonna do TWD with just the female characters. I don't know, I might take a break and just play one of the default scenarios they give. And see if I can make it through that. So yeah, I've really been enjoying playing games again. It's just, I haven't played games in forever, man. And I grew up in yeah, my parents always had like consoles in the house. I remember my mom buying like the original Game Boy back in the day. I actually still have some of the cartridges in the closet somewhere here. And later on, you know, because just lack of time or whatever, I just stopped playing. But this has been kind of fun to do. It just kind of turn your brain off and not worry about anything but the game. So it's kind of cool. So it should end pretty soon right after this. So pretty much just send him home after this, where it cuts off. So thanks for watching, and I should be uploading the second part to this, day 2 and day 3, hopefully in the next few days. Actually gonna do not sure if I'm gonna have a day 4, day 5 combined. I guess it all depends on how long day 4 takes, like I said. But yeah, I'm gonna try to upload the entire thing, whether or not I finish it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.